Okay, shalom everybody. We're starting a new series of the Returning Light, how we develop the 5 levels of our Jewish soul throughout the Jewish year in correlation with the 5 books of Moses. Yeah. Okay. Our sages tell us that if we did not receive the Torah from Moses, Moshe Rabbeinu, we would receive the Torah from Ezra. Yeah. Ezra took the 5 books of Moses, right? Basically the Torah of Moses, and broke it into 54 different sections, right? Called the Parshiot, the Sidras that we read the 54 weeks of the year. And in a leap year, that's a leap year. In a regular year, it's basically like 50. Some of them come together, right? We make it shorter, but in a leap year, that's what it is. Now, Ezra, who took the Torah of Moshe, he gave us this beautiful writing that we have today. And there's secrets in that writing, which we'll learn about. And the other important factor that we must know is that Ezra, he read the Torah, the 5 books of Moses, in a 1-year cycle. And that's how we do it in most synagogues today, right? The 1-year cycle. And that's like really, really important, right? Why? Because we're revealing amazing secrets. And if you want to tell me, oh, we used to do it in a 3-year cycle, let's go back to how it was. Well, no, we are progressing towards Yemot HaMashiach. In this 1-year cycle, we're going to see amazing, amazing wonders now that we read the 5 books of Moses in 1-year cycle. Now, these amazing wonders are very much based on the fact that there is 2 sides to the Jewish year. And these 2 sides of the Jewish year is based on an argument, a machloket, between 2 huge Torah giants from a couple of thousand years ago, right? 2 Tanoim, Rabbi Eliezer and Rabbi Yehoshua. Now, this argument is about when does reality from beyond to this world begin? Okay, when is day 1 of creation of the heavens and the earth? And once I tell you when day 1 of the creations is, well, Adam was created on the 6th day, so that 6th day is what we're talking about, the creation of Adam. So according to Rabbi Eliezer, day 1 of creation is the 25th day of the Hebrew month, Elul, making the 6th day to be Rosh Hashanah, the 1st of Tishrei. On the 6th day, Adam was created, so according to Rabbi Eliezer, the creation of Adam is on Rosh Hashanah. Makes sense, right? Rosh Hashanah. But we have another Tana, giant, in Torah, who says quite the opposite. There's parallel months, and the other side of the Jewish year, parallel to Tishrei, is the month Nisan. Okay? So according to Rabbi Yehoshua, day 1 of creation is the 25th day of Adar. Okay? We have 2 Adars, it would be Adar Sheni. But the first Adar has a taste of what's going on in the second Adar. We'll get into that. So if the 25th of Adar is day 1 of creation, the 6th day will be the 1st day of Nisan, Rosh Chodesh Nisan, which we also know is Yakum HaMishkan, when our Mishkan began to function. So the Mishkan is what? Adam. Adam is created. We're a walking Mishkan, Adam. Now, you have these 2 opposing opinions, right? One says that the creation of Adam is in Rosh Hashanah at Rabbi Eliezer, and the other says creation of Adam is Rosh Chodesh Nisan. Sounds pretty opposite, doesn't it? Well, in Tosfos, Rabbeinu Tam, in Gemara Rosh Hashanah, Daf 27, comes to make peace between the 2, and Rabbeinu Tam's words are Shnehem Divrei Elohim Chaim. Both of these Tanoim are the words of the living God, meaning they are both true. How can it be? How can you say 2 opposite opinions are true? he explains like this: the Jewish year is like a pregnancy, hey? That according to Rebbe Eliezer, who says the creation of Adam is Rosh Hashanah, that Rebbe Eliezer is talking about the conception of the creation of Adam. Well, let me turn off 1 second here, that sound. Sorry, people. The creation in concept, right? Meaning when you're going to come and create something, you first begin with the idea of what you're going to bring down. But the actual creation, according to Rabbeinu Tam, of Adam wasn't until Nisan. So Rabbeinu Tam says, Rebbe Eliezer is talking about Adam in potential, in conception, which is the realm of thought. Because Rabbeinu Tam says, like this, that in Tishrei it went up on the thought of God, so to speak, to create Adam, but the actual creation of Adam was not till Nisan. You got to know, people, when we say Adam, it doesn't mean man like a man and a girl. It means Adam, right? Because our Gemara tells us that Leah, one of the wives of Yaakov, of Jacob, so when she was pregnant with her 4th sons, so Yaakov had 2 wives and 2 concubines, that's 4. He's going to be creating the 12 tribes. 4 times 3, right? So when Leah became pregnant with the 4th son, she's like, wow, I'm going to have extra, more than everybody else. I'm so thankful to God. She named her son with the Hebrew word thank God, Yehuda, right? It's hoda'ah, giving thanks. And Yehudim, our whole essence, is about giving thanks to God. Actually, you heard a bit of this from my dear friend Shlomo Gatsi. Okay, he did a little video on this. That the essence of Yehudim, from the word to give thanks. Okay, so the Gemara says there that the first Adam to give thanks to God is Leah. So we see Adam is not just man, Adam is woman too, right? So when we say Adam, please realize we're not talking secular like man only, right? Adam is male and female, Adam. And we say that a man who's not married, he's not an Adam because he's not yet male and female. He doesn't have that connection with his female yet. So everybody's got to become an Adam, get married. Okay, God willing, everybody. Okay, this is a good angle. Let's do it. So now we see that Rosh Hashanah is a time of conception, and the Jewish year is like a birth. In English, the word concept and conception is the same word. To be conceived, to conceive an idea, or to be conceived as though you're impregnated. Okay? Now our sages tell us also about Rosh Hashanah that on Rosh Hashanah, the wife of Abraham, Avraham Avinu, Sarah Imenu, became impregnated, conceived with Yitzchak, right? On Rosh Hashanah. Many sages tell us this, everybody agrees, and therefore, the Torah reading that we read on Rosh Hashanah is the birth of Isaac, Yitzchak, day 1, and day 2 of Rosh Hashanah is the Akedat, Yitzchak. And though we only used to have 1 day Rosh Hashanah, and for many generations we have 2 days, there's a reason for that too. Because the second day, first day is like a freebie of all this light. The second day, you got to do some hard work to bring that light into making your brain work, right? And brain cells bring it down. And that has to do with sacrificing yourself to God. The Akedat Yitzchak is the sacrifice of Isaac, which Abraham was completely ready to do. And we have to be that way too, to realize that when you let it all go, then God says, okay, I'm going to give it all to you. So we have to be ready to know that it's all ready to be given to God, okay? Now, Nisan, therefore, is the beginning of this light of conception coming into birth, a birthing into this world. On each side of the year, it takes 3 months till it's locked in what it's going to be. So on the side of the year of Rosh Hashanah, it takes a good 3 months till this new concept, this new thought of Adam comes down enough into a form that's locked in that this is what the year is going to be, this is what Adam is going to be, and that's why we say that the final judgment of what is going to be is not till Hanukkah, specifically Zot Hanukkah, which is 3 months from Rosh Hashanah. The 6th day of Hanukkah, right, Yesod, Rosh Chodesh Tevet is basically exactly 3 months from Rosh Hashanah. And that 6th day correlates to Yosef, which is Yesod. He's Adam, from the beyond, beginning to reach to this world. Okay. Nisan, also, it's going to be 3 months from Nisan till the new physical reality, the actual creation, the birth of this new Adam is set and fixed, right? And so that's going to be in the month of Sivan, right? Actually, the actual 3rd month from Nisan, the complete 3 months, beginning the 4th month, will be Rosh Chodesh Tammuz. And interestingly enough, just like we said that Yosef correlates to the 6th day of Hanukkah, Rosh Chodesh Tevet, so too Rosh Chodesh Tammuz, opposite Tevet, right? 3 months from Nisan, the full 3 months, the 4th month from Nisan, is, according to our tradition, the birthday and yahrzeit of Yosef HaTzadik, Rosh Chodesh Tammuz. And why that is also miraculous. We'll be speaking about that because it has much, much, much to do with what tribe of the 12 tribes of Israel correlates to Tammuz. The tribe that correlates to Tammuz is Reuven. How do we know this? From the Arizal, who teaches us that the first 12 days of Nisan, right? Each day, a different prince from a different tribe came and brought their gift to the Mizbeach, called the Chanukah Mizbeach, the offerings, right? When we completed the tabernacle, when it was completed in the sense that now it's functioning, which is the Mishkan, okay? The Mishkan, the working of the Mishkan was completed at Chanukah, but it didn't begin to function till Rosh Chodesh Nisan, fully function. And day 1, Yehuda brought his gift. That means that the first month of the Jewish year, which is Nisan, correlates to the tribe of Yehuda. Day 2, Yissaschar, the prince of Yissaschar, brought the gift. So the second month of the Jewish year, Iyar, correlates to the tribe of Yissaschar. 3rd month, Zvulun, which is Sivan. 4th month, Reuven brought his gift. This is Tammuz. 5th month, Av. Shimon brought his gift. 6th month, Elul, God, brought his gift. Now, God comes from Zilpah, one of the handmaids. We're going to see clearly that the other 3 handmaids were 4, each handmaid to concubines of Jacob, Yaakov Avinu. Each had 2 sons. 3 of them are all on one side of the year, right there. We're going to understand why. But God correlates the tribe of to the month of Elul, the 6th month of the Jewish year. Okay. The 7th month of the Jewish year, in which we have Rosh Hashanah. So 7 is like Shabbat. So the whole month, Tishrei, is like a Shabbat. Whereas Nisan, the first month, is like Sunday. They both kind of take it easy days, of course. Of course, Shabbat, you rest. Sunday also, Chesed, first, right? Sunday's laid back. Sunday, in English, right? Hanging out, Sunday. The rest of the world kind of works on Sunday. Don't work on Sunday, right? We do in Israel. Okay, but it's take it easy. It's right after Shabbos. You don't jump in so fast. Man, the new man coming down, that new guy, right? Monday, go on and on. Okay, Sunday and Shabbos, Nisan and Tishrei. Okay, so Tishrei correlates to the tribe who brought their gift on the 7th day, which is Ephraim. The 8th month, Cheshvan. Now we got to know, people, that 8 in Hebrew is Shmona. The letters Shmona is also the letters neshama, because the neshama is the 8th level, because this world needs to be permeated by the beyond, which is our neshama. This world is a world of 7. There's 7 days in the week, right? 7. The 8th, 8 days a week, right, is the beyond reaching to this world. Chadash, Chet, Dash is one of the 39 malachas coming down, smashing, stomping, right? Our Gemara tells us in a modest way, husband, right, is Dash, where he's Dash with his wife, right? Chadash is the light beyond, which is Chet is 8, letter Chet is 8, coming down to this world, coming down. So newness is when the light beyond is coming down to this world. That's what's new. Nothing new under the sun. If nothing's new under the sun, King Solomon said, Shlomo HaMelech, if nothing is new under the sun, you got to come from beyond the sun, from beyond this world, to really bring real newness into the world. Right? It's heard from Rabbi David Aaron, but beyond this world, heaven and earth, is a new light. And so the Messiah is going to teach us how to connect to the beyond and bring it down. Yeah. Okay. So what's interesting about this month, this 8th month, Cheshvan, the month after Tishrei, it correlates to the tribe Menashe. Menashe brought their gift on the 8th day. And lo and behold, so too, Menashe is the letters Neshama and Shmona. Isn't that interesting? The 8th month correlates to the tribe of Menashe. Shmona is the letters Neshama, and Menashe is the letters Neshama. Yosef Atzadik had 2 sons in Egypt, Ephraim and Menashe. He's getting a new Neshama, okay? Menashe. Now, we're going to learn that the Jewish Neshama in our development from Rosh Hashanah, it doesn't even begin. The first level of our Neshama is Yechida, doesn't even begin till that 8th month. That's when, in the 8th month, is when Yechida begins for us in our development throughout the Jewish year. It's in Cheshvan, the 8th month. The 9th month, we're going to go back on that idea with Cheshvan really soon. The 9th month, Kislev, correlates to the tribe of Benjamin. Benjamin brought his gift, right? The tribe of Benjamin on the 9th day. 10. Here we go. The handmaids, right? The sons of the handmaids. The 10th month, the tribe of Dan brought their gift, right? That's Tevet, the month of Tevet. Tevet correlates, by the way, to the Gedi, the goat. Our sages tell us that so much rain came in Kislev that by Tevet, there's new green grass growing in the hills. And you live up northern Israel, you see, wow, Tevet all of a sudden it's filled with beautiful, beautiful green grass flowing hills. Green is Yerok, it's potential, right? That's Esther. Our sages tell us, Esther Malka, Story of Purim, right? She entered the house of Achashverosh, entered into this guy here, our reality, in Tevet. Okay? How is Achashverosh about us? Achashverosh is the letters Rosh Chush, head of our sensory perceptions. There's like 5 of them, right? Rosh Chush. Who's going to run that Rosh Chush? Well, he takes his ring, which is called Tabat. Tabato, gives it to Haman, gives it to Mordechai. Tabat is Teva, his nature, Tevato, his nature. Okay. Potential. There's times when we need to grow and grow and grow to create potential, and once you have potential, don't kill it. Don't kill the Gedi. So the Gedi now is frolicking, our sages tell us, on this new green grass in Tevet. That's why Tevet correlates to, in astrology, the Gedi, the goat. Okay? You don't want to kill a baby goat in its mother's milk. We're not allowed to do that. And the times of the year, since right now we're beginning this at Parshat Mishpatim, the times of the year that we're told that in the Torah correlate to when we should not kill ourselves too much in what gives us life. Because what's horrible about killing a Gedi in its mother's milk is that you're killing it in the same substance that's supposed to give it life. So Torah and davening and prayer, everything gives us life. But now we're supposed to function with the light after we've reached to the, well, Tevet, to now where we're holding right now, is in Adar, the 6 months, but we'll talk about that. Okay, great. Okay, we're having a time limit here, possibly, but I want to go a little bit further. That's okay? Okay, so the next month is Shvat, the 9th month of the year, right? That correlates to the tribe of Asher. Asher brought the gift of the 9th month, Chodesh Shvat. Then we have Adar, the 12th month, Naphtali. So you have Dan, Asher, Naphtali, 3 sons of the handmaids, all together there. And we're going to explain why throughout our series, why that is that the handmaids are there, all that right there. And then we're going to come back around. Now, before we end, we're going to, on this series right now, we're going to teach that the 5 books of Moses correlate to the 5 levels of our soul. And we'll just briefly mention it, and we'll go on with next week, continuing with that. The Sefer Bereshit, the first book of the Torah of Moses, correlates to Yechida, it's the highest level of our soul. Then you have Chaya, Shemos, Vayikra, Neshama, Bamidbar, Ruach, and Devarim, Nefesh. Stay tuned. Looking forward to teaching and sharing amazing wonders. So this is the basic understanding right now. We're building a structure so we can go deeper and deeper. All the best. And stay tuned.
جزاك الله